放这，就放这，没事。Hello everyone, welcome to Xinhua Live. It's Pan Xu from Xinhua News Agency. It's China's official news agency. Now, as you see, I'm standing at a container vessel. That's the topic of our today's show. So I can tell you why we are here. You may heard of China's ancient Silk Road. It's one of the oldest and most historically important trade roads in ancient times. The name invokes images of caravans wading through deserts, the sand, the hot sand, the smell of exotic spices, which continues to fascinate travelers. Apart from the routes on land, there used to be other trade lanes on the sea. China's ancient maritime Silk Road was a conduit for trade and cultural exchange between China's southeastern coastal areas and foreign countries. Through the maritime Silk Road, silk, china, tea, brass, and iron were the four main categories exported to foreign countries, while spices, flowers, plants, and rare treasures were brought back to China. So today we are at the port of Yangshan, one of the biggest ports at Shanghai. And the vessel, which name is called COSCO Netherlands, which has just arrived several hours ago and is scheduled to embark on the journey tomorrow. The next station is Ningbo Port. And the journey route is just similar to what I said before, which is the ancient Silk Road, which is on the sea, maritime Silk Road. Yes, that's right. So the journey also comes about a month before China is to host a Belt and Road Summit. The Belt and Road Initiative was proposed by China in 2013 with the aim to build a trade and infrastructure network connecting Asia with Europe and also Africa along the ancient trade routes. So today we are going to take you a tour around this huge ship and turn to officials, captain, maybe staffs on the ship to give us more stories about it and also understanding the meaning behind the strategy. Now, first of all, we'll introduce you some basic facts about the vessel. The ship, COSCO Netherlands, is a container ship built in 2013. COSCO Netherlands is 366 meters long and as high as a 23-story building. It's very high. Her gross tonnage is over 153,000 tons. The 21st century maritime Silk Road is set to link China's port facilities with European and African coasts. Back in early 2015, Chinese authorities outlined plans for the construction and advancement of 15 key ports in China, including Shanghai ports, Tianjin port, and Dalian port. One of the most high-profile port projects in Piraeus in Greece. According to a deal signed in April 2016, China's COSCO Ship Limited will pay $490 million and then invest another $400 million over the next decade in infrastructure and the port. In 5 years of cooperation, COSCO aims to make the Piraeus port the south gate of the China-Europe Land Sea Express to speed up transportation between China and Europe. Why the Piraeus port is so important in today's story? Actually, it's a reflection of China's the Belt and Road Initiative, which I mentioned before. Here I give you 3 answers to that. First of all, owning more container terminals means efficiency of world trade. Share transition accelerates the construction of China-Europe Land Sea Express Line to boost economic growth in Eastern and Southern Europe, and also cut the cost of the trade. Secondly, after the share transition, COSCO increased the investments to the Greek port. Such strategic move will add a total of 1.5 billion euros to the Greek economy until 2052, when the concession deal expires. It will help to create 125,000 jobs. You know, what does it mean to Greece? Thirdly, of course, for China, it means more world trade and business. That's also exactly an example of China's the Belt and Road Initiative. It brings us back to the ancient trading mode, but leads us in economic growth. So that's the point of the ship and the underlying stories of the trade routes. Now we are taking a tour around the ship, and I believe you have a grasp look on the ship outside and inside. So let's go into the cabin to see what's happening in there. That's the captain room. Now here's the captain of the ship. Nice to meet you. 你好。这边有几个问题想跟您请教一下啊。大家，我们刚才其实也在外面看了一下这个船的外貌啊，想跟您请教一下，这艘船我们知道它是一个非常大的一个集装箱轮，那么想请问一下它的这个大小大概是多少？然后它的这次航线的这个航线究竟具体是怎样？它的目的又是什么？
这条船是船长是366米，宽是51.2，高是67米。那个总的装箱量是1.3万标准箱。那个我们的航线呢是中国沿海港口，上海、天津、大连、青岛，再回上海，然后是宁波。出去以后，过中国南海到新加坡，挂一挂以后，经过印度洋，过苏伊士运河，然后欧洲第一个港口就是希腊的比列夫斯第一港，接下来就是荷兰的鹿特丹，德国的汉堡，以及比利时的安德维普，这4个港口。这个是按着“一带一路”的沿线，
是古代海上丝绸之路
的沿线，过那走的。现在是新的一样的航线，对吧
？Just before the captain showed us the Okay, now I give you the translation before the captain's introduction of the ship. He said the ship is 366 meters long. That's a very big ship, and the capacity of the ship is 130,000 tons of the total tonnage, and the routes, just like I mentioned, is very similar to the China's ancient maritime Silk Road. It just arrived several hours ago here at Shanghai Yangshan port, and then we'll leave the port tomorrow directly to Ningbo, and then the southeastern coast of China, and then go directly through the Indian Sea, and then to the Suez and Piraeus port of Greece, and then go to the northern Europe and some other ports in there. So that's the route, very similar to the Silk Road on the sea. And then he said that's a very important strategy because it's very important to the world trade and also very important to the cultural exchange. And then I will ask him some if there are any interesting stories in there. So let's listen to what's his answer. So, 船长你好，想请问一下，在刚刚的这段航行或者是之后的这个航行当中，您有什么样的期待，或者说有什么样的故事，有趣的故事可以分享给我们，或者说是您自己的故事也可以，或者是您的同事他们所经历的事情也可以，或有什么样的故事可以给我们分享一下吗？
这个故事我们船员的基本上就是每天生活在船上，24小时都在船上，大家都在一起生活、工作、学习。具体讲故事呢，要怎么讲呢？基本上也就是我们平时在干的事，对吧？那个
或者说是，比如说到了因为您刚才提到我们会到希腊的比港，会到苏伊士，会到德国、比利时，会不会有这些那边的那些文化，可能会跟我们有一些交流？比如说会了解那边的语言、那边的食物、那边的朋友，会不会跟他们会有过一些细微的接触呢？
我们基本上就是工作接触，就我们因为是跑运输的嘛，跑运输的跟他们的代理呀，这是贸易接触，就是了解一下，有时候贸易这个航次多不多，最近一段时间这个向量多不多，基本上就这样。因为我们的船员接触面对落地的接触面还是比较少的。
那代理的话，您这个接触下来，他们的人怎么样？这个性格啊，各方面。
代理都可以。这个，因为我们基本上都是雇佣那个当地人。当地人呢，因为公司是我们中远海运集团的，是基本上公司的直属是我们的。所以他们对我们的工作态度啊，对我们的服务啊都不错，都还可以。因为我们船员如果需要什么他们帮助的，他们无偿帮助，无偿帮助。
还是非常的。
对，可以的。
Now I give you the translation of just the dialogue just before. The captain told us that they will contact many agents from the port countries like Belgium, like Greece, like some other countries in Europe, and he thinks that the agents are very nice and kind to give them help during the trip, during the embark on the ports, and they will have some business exchange during the time, and if they need some help, they will give their hand. So the people in there are very nice, and now we can see the road, the Silk Road, is not only a trade road but also a tunnel for people from different nations, from different cultures to talk with each other, to bind with each other, and have dialogue with each other, and that's the importance of the trade road, and also the importance of the China's strategy. So, 船长，最后还想请问一下，那个我们接下来明天是不是要这个离港了？
对，我们明天从这里，然后直接到宁波。
然后在今天到港，明天离港这段时间里面，我们会做些什么？
基本上就是工作嘛，
是不是需要一些什么物资补给啊，什么之类的工作？
这个是肯定的，因为我们出去一个来回航次77天，我们要补充一点，然后在各个国家方便的时候，我们还得补充。要保证船员吃的新鲜蔬菜啊、水果啊要保证，关心船员的身体健康，这个是需要的。
他们会不会要下岸走动？
下可以，都有机会的，都有机会的。
谢谢你。
好的，谢谢啊。
谢谢。Now I give you the translation before. The captain says the staff and the all the people on the ship will have 1 day rest. But during the rest, they will also do some jobs like food supply, the energy supply, and so on. So they were very busy until tomorrow, and they will leave the port tomorrow directly to Ningbo port. So we can see here's the sunset at the port, and the sound is very loud because there are cranes just walking outside the ship, and that's the TEU lifting, the sound of TEU lifting, very loud. It's a hard work here, and also it's a hard road for world trade. So here is all the stories we will bring to you. And if you like the story, please follow us on Xinhua at both either Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And we'll wrap it up for you. Thank you for watching. See you.